Hello Tarot fans, welcome to another edition of Blue Sicx Tarot. I'm your fantastic host Blue Sicx and this is Forecast Friday. So first off, I just want to apologise that I missed last Friday. Unfortunately, life got in the way, so I wasn't actually able to record. So I do apologise for that. But I'm doing it again this week, so hopefully we'll be back on target. And also, as I said before, we've now reached 500 subscribers. So I thank you all very much for subscribing. It means a lot and I do appreciate it. But then at the same time, if it's your first time here or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also leave a comment below and you can also follow me on the social medias. So for this week's reading we'll be using the Aquarian Tarot. Oh, there you go. It's a deck I've had for a while but I don't really use. It's very rider-like. So those of you who are used to the Rider-Waite Tarot will see a lot of images you'll be used to. So I think I'm going to do another 7 card rather than a 3, but we'll go from there, see how this goes. Okay, so for Monday we're looking at the 3 of Swords. So essentially the Monday starts off in a kind of a very emotionally heavy, so there's kind of a lot of starting off the week kind of on a, got out of the wrong side of bed unfortunately. There's kind of a lot of stuff kind of going on in your head and your heart, and it's just kind of there's going to be a lot of emotionally heavy stuff to be carrying around that day, so it's going to be difficult, but we can all still push through. So for Tuesday we have the Queen of Swords, and so for Tuesday it's looking more of kind of using your using your emotional state and kind of using that as a kind of push forward. So it's a case of using your negative feelings and kind of using them in a positive way. It's kind of, okay, I feel down, I feel like rubbish today. Oh no, I felt like rubbish yesterday, I still don't feel great. So I'm going to use that and make steps to make me not feel like that. Kind of like in a previous video, when you're angry, instead of just punching a wall or just shouting, it's like I'm angry, and use that energy and focus to kind of fix a thing that's probably caused the reason for you being angry in the first place. So it's about using your emotion and being determined with it, using it as a sword rather than a blanket, if that makes sense. So for Wednesday we are looking at the 7 of Swords. So for the 7, it's about, on Wednesday, so it's about taking all the things you need, taking all the lessons you've learnt and leaving behind the things you don't need, because some of it's either too much to carry all at once, or it's just literally taking leaving things that have always been holding you down and just taking what needs to be taken rather than just picking them up for the sake of doing it. Or you've done it, I've always carried these, so I've always got to carry them again. And on the Wednesday that will not be the case. So for Thursday we have the 9 of Pentacles. I do like the kind of pheasant. I think so. I'm not very good with birds, to be honest. So for Thursday it's about taking it's basically taking comfort in what you have, and you're in a better position than you first realised, because we're looking at a 9 or a 10. It's not the perfect scenario, but you're in a better position, but you're in a higher position than you previously thought. And Thursday is the day where you kind of, realise where you are, and not how good you've got it, that's not quite the right term, but it's more like how much better off you are than you thought you were, which is always good to know. So for Friday, we have the Ace of Rods. Although I do like the rods in this. It is kind of, I do like the kind of stalk there. I'm not quite sure what plant that would be, but it looks pretty good. So Friday is your day of inspiration and your day of creativity. It's like, great. As like going back with Thursday. Thursday was the day where you decided, where you realised where you were and how much positivity you have. And so Friday is taking all of that into account and kind of making the decision to step forward and using all that positivity, similar to Tuesday, where instead of getting all the negative and kind of using that as a, I will not feel that, I will not let this drag me down, and the determination, this is more of, actually this is all the stuff I do have, look at all the great stuff I have, and it's the inspiration of the positive, and it's taking inspiration from all the positive. So Saturday, we have the Two of Coins, Pentacles, sorry, Two of Pentacles. And so this is kind of always like, I've always seen that like a balancing act. So it's not necessarily the idea of which one should I go for. It's not necessarily the idea of which one to prioritise or which one to choose. It is more like, it is more of a priority, and it's kind of realising what one you want to focus on, because sometimes it boils down to, here's the thing I want to do and here's the thing I need to do. And it's always very easy to kind of go, well, I know I need to do this, but I want to do this more, so I'm going to prioritise it because I want to do it. And once again, this is more about need than of want. So it's kind of prioritising the things that need to be prioritised over the, you know, it's basically about focusing on the stuff that needs to be done rather on the stuff you'd just rather do. And so for Friday, we have the Page of Pentacles to round up the week. So the page is about. So this one's more about the study, and so this one's about studying the patience. It's, you've now made your decision of you've now kind of worked out your prioritization, and they're like, brilliant. I now need to work on this. And it's kind of looking at what you have, how to work it and how to improve it. Consider it like a seed. You now know what you want to plant. You now have to plan out how long it's going to take to grow, best place to plant it, how much of it you actually want, that sort of thing. So that's the forecast for the week. I do hope you enjoyed. Once again, if you are new, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate the comments, always try and reply to those. And enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you on the flip side.